accidentally.
Yep.
Didn't even have arms. Still won.
Wow.
Gate is down. Let's go 50cc racing in 2018.
Oh, 20 feet out of the gate. One young man is already on the ground. Kept it running, though, dude. Here we go. One rider goes down, but that's it. That's not a bad ratio. 1 out of 41 that went down, and he is already up and running. I think it is Vincent Way.
Vincent Way, and I think that's your leader.
Dude, Nick Way,
Team
you little
27.
dude. There it is. Dude,
so Vincent Way out front on the 27, making that familiar number look good.
Ryan Holiday already scouting the talent. Going to pick all the way down in that 57 to 8-year-old class. Lock him into a 10-year.
Oh, there's a special alumni rate because Nick Way came through the Team Dream program. So there's an alumni special tuition reimbursement foundation gift.
Hey, it'd be nice if you'd have a look at my son. You know, I came through the program. Vincent Way doing it legit here, number 27 on the Cobra out of Murrieta, California. Has the keys to Paula, just cruises on in there when after hours, pops the lights on, get some extra practice.
Kicks the soda machine, the can falls down.
Wow.
Doesn't have to pay for it.
Lives a charmed life. That is Jonathan Getz, who had a motor issue yesterday on the 65 class.
So Jonathan Getz trying to run Vincent Way down. We got a battle for the lead on our hands. Jonathan Getz out of Old Town, Florida. This track has been smooth, but it is not smooth. It's just less rough than it was. And on the 50s with these small wheels, it's still pretty tough to get through these ruts. Look at Getz. Can he get him for the lead?
No way, he can't.
Way says you're not going to get this.
Come on. Great shot here. The drone can actually keep up with the 50s as Vincent Way has to pick and choose his lines now.
Look at the lead these two have on lap 1. You can barely even see. Good battle for 3rd and 4th, but they have checked out. So it is a private duel, one-on-one. Way versus Getz.
Excellent form. Did you see Way throw the elbows up? Got that high leg kick reminiscent of Adam Cianciarillo with the high leg kick. Yeah, he's got those action pants on.
Kai Morgan comes through in 3rd. Griffin Alfala and Miles McCarty. That's your top 5. Karen Lynch, Kevin Pepino, 7th. Tristan Pruitt is 8th. Talon Staggs and Seth Dennis. That's your top 10 on the very first lap.
Seth Dennis, man, he is buried in that number 10 spot. That's a usual suspect we see up in the middle or the front of the field. Rider number 30 having some problems right past the finish line as he goes down. He got it back up and running. As Vincent Way continues to lead, Jonathan Getz Jr. Into the 10 Commandments we go. The 50cc 7 to 8 limited class. Ginormous jumps for these little guys. They can't even see over the top of them. When they're in the bottom of it, they're like, where's the next one? And just they count because there's 10 of them.
That's the only way to know.
1, 2, 7.
Best way through there on the 50 is single. 10 Commandments. But Way airing it out. He doubled through Storyland.
That's a hot setup.
Starting to pull away just a little bit. Gap, I'd say. Oh, he took a look over.
Nick's going to have a word with him about that. He looked over his shoulder trying to check out where the competition was. I'll put a mirror on that bike, son.
And that is crazy. So Getz was able to reel Way in on the first lap, but here we are on lap 2. And Way able to pull back away from Getz.
Getz, man, he looks factory. 22 Motorsports look there.
Well, he's probably got the Get
race
system.
Oh, absolutely. You saw Dan was up here, obviously.
So let's see if Getz can get Way. Got to make some ground back up. A lap ago, they were almost side by side in this corner. There he is on the 22, lost a little traction.
Check out the mom running all the way across the racetrack. That might be Nick Way's wife there in the straw hat. There it is.
Yeah, well, you're
covered a lot of ground.
That's spectator ground, so you can cheer from there. You can cheer from the spectator
There she goes.
areas.
She's cutting across now, going to greet Vincent there. She's cutting in a lot of time. Makes it back over here. Come on! That's awesome. That's cool, man. I'm into it. There we go. Vincent Way coming at us here in the announcer's tower. Pops the big double. And he is cruising out. He has opened this thing up to about 3 seconds. Up and over the tunnel of love, but he doesn't know anything about that just yet.
Okay, back past the billboards we go. You can hear the moms now. It is
From
loud
here.
and clear. You can hear the moms from the fence line screaming for their riders. Yeah, those are the rules at Loretta's. If you're in a spectator zone, you can cheer. But if you're on the infield, which is where only industry people can go,
not supposed to cheer.
Media people, team managers, no cheering allowed because that would be an unfair advantage. And I've seen people attempt to violate that rule, and I've seen people get in trouble for violating that rule. Except Rick Johnson, who would always, when he's looking at his watch for lap times, would have to clap 3 times when his rider came by. So it was very
subtle,
pushing the envelope on what was a cheer and what was just getting information from your watch.
So Getz trying to stay in touch with your leader, Vincent Way. Way, Getz, Morgan, McCarty, and Alfala. That's your top 5. They've all been pretty steady, Jason. It's unusual that we've seen no big falls or get-offs. Where's Seth Dennis at?
I saw him. I think he's up to 7th now. They're starting the race in 10th. Seth Dennis, back to your leader on screen here, RacerTV.com. Vincent Way. He is hauling through that section. Yes.
They'll come. That day will come when Vincent is going to straight up beat his dad on the motorcycle. At what age does that happen?
I don't know. Sooner rather than later, the way he's riding right now.
85, 7 to 11 probably?
Give him some clutch and gears.
It's coming.
Let's see what he can do.
Good form there. Middle of the bike. Squeezing it with his little baby knees.
Look at that, lifting the front wheel up through those sand rollers.
Look at him, way over the front of the bike. Textbook, man. Got those mag wheels looking right. Picked those up at American Racing on their way out here.
Kragar.
Some Kragers.
Kragar.
What are those saw blades? Those look good, dude. Up and over. Now they come into view here. We can look out the window and pick out Nick Way. Vincent Way. Yellow is the color of choice there. Finally going to sit down here in just a second. No, he stands up all the way around that corner. Still standing up. You can hear his mom. There's Grandpa over there. Pops Way. He was here cheering for Nick Way in '95, and he's right back with the grandkids. That's cool.
Well, I noticed a lot of the dads like that. The former dads, now granddads, pumped when they get another chance to do this again. Vincent Way pulling away now. Lead is 4.5 seconds over Getz. Kai Morgan still in 3rd.
A lot of perspective, like Nick and his family can kind of look at this from a realistic approach.
Some other guys to watch. See the number 9 of Miles McCarty's on screen right now. There he is. So McCarty, I believe, is in 4th. McCarty's actually 3rd. Kai Morgan, 89, back to 3rd. And Seth Dennis is 5th.
Now
and
he's
on a roll. There he is.
He's creeping into championship contention now. He makes a couple more passes, gets on the podium. Now we're talking. Past the mechanics area we go. There's a shot of Seth Dennis in the background, the number 2, going after rider number 9, Miles McCarty. Kai Morgan directly in front. He is about to pull the trigger. He's got him locked in.
Yeah, let's see if he can make the pass. So it's a bunch of Cobras out front, and then Dennis is the first KTM in the group. The Cobra Kai. Sweep the knee.
Oh, side by side there, Seth Dennis. He has made one pass, now up into the number 4 spot.
Okay, so Seth Dennis probably had the bad gate pick. Started way outside the top 10. Has worked his way forward.
Well, he is doubling through the 10 commandments.
He is the only 50 rider I've seen double through.
All the way through. Wow, he made up so much time. You see the distance he just put on that rider in the number 4 spot now, or 5 spot. He just pushed him back.
Well, I'm trying to see if it's Kai Morgan in front of him or behind. It might actually be 3rd already for Seth Dennis. They had to get around the number 9. He did that. That was McCarty. Miles McCarty and Kai Morgan. Where is Seth Dennis in that group? I believe. I think Dennis might have gotten them both.
Both, right.
I think he's up to 3rd.
Number 9. He just got that was the number 9
behind he got both. So now Seth Dennis, who you're watching on screen here, Orange Brigade KTM rider, is 3rd. 8 riders, or actually probably more than that, because I bet he was out of the top 10 early. Probably passed about 10 riders in 3 laps to get to this 3rd place spot.
By way of Michigan, Tennessee, Florida, and now California.
Oh, wait.
Yep, his dad has traveled all over for his work, and they've continued to race dirt bikes wherever they've gone. Some pretty good places to live.
Got some good hair.
He's got great hair, obviously.
Yeah, great hair.
Pretty good places to live and race dirt bikes. Florida,
if you're a
California,
motocross guy.
Michigan.
We're just going to get used to all the types of dirt that's available.
Lead change now.
off camera, we believe we've had a change for the
there
lead.
There they are, right across in front of the billboards. Jonathan Getz has made the pass on Vincent Way.
There it is. So Getz now on the 22s in the #1 spot. It was a 2:40, a bad lap time for Way, who had a 2:28 earlier.
Look at that lap time. 2:25 for Seth Dennis.
So Seth Dennis is coming. We might have a 3-rider battle for the lead. So obviously Way must have made a mistake because he went 15 seconds slower on that lap than his best lap. Taking advantage is Getz. So Getz has got the lead. Can Seth Dennis make it a 3-way fight?
Seth Dennis is 6 seconds a lap faster than Jonathan Getz right now. Mathematically, he's got a shot. There's Getz now trying to run and hide from Vincent Way. Take a right into the 10 Commandments. Getz hugs that inside line. There's Vincent Way now trying to charge and reel in your leader. And you just saw a shot of Seth Dennis. He will be in the frame here just a moment. Oh, Getz is off the racetrack. Vincent Way now trying to double through there. He pops a double on the very end to exit. And you're going to see the Little Ripper doubling through the 10 Commandments. He is coming. They're off into Storyland, and Seth Dennis can look to his left and see those riders in front of him now. Getz solid though, Jason. Unable to put any time on Vincent Way here. The guy
yeah, he's actually maintained it. It was a mistake by Way that allowed Getz to get there. But since then, he has held his own, actually stretching it out a little bit. So now we're going to put the clock on and see if Seth Dennis can get to these two, or if Way can find the form that he had earlier in this race.
So lap number 4, figuring out this racetrack now. Jonathan Getz on the white machine. Vincent Way all yellow on the Cobra. Seth Dennis on the KTM. And
as mentioned, Getz out of Old Town, Florida, backed by JM Racing, FMF, Bell, 100%, Evans Coolant, Amsoil, Mika Metals, DT1, GPF, Dunlop, Flow Motorsports, 22 Graphics, Moto Seat, Mun Racing, and Rad MX. Backed by 22 Graphics, so they can only make one set of numbers for that
22.
bike, and that's what he's running.
So Way right in front of us trying to run down. He's going to have company here in just a minute. Here's Seth Dennis now. He can look over and see them when he jumps across this finish line jump. Seth Dennis has the crowd behind him. He is charging outside the top 10. He now finds himself in the number 3 spot. He can look to his left here. If he could see through wood, he would see those two riders right in front of him by the billboard. Through the mechanics area, Jonathan Getz Jr. with a 228, Way with a 229, another 225 for Seth Dennis. So Seth Dennis just tuning it up.
Lucas Oil last lap. So Getz has got it if he can just hold on. Persistence paying off. He was second for a lot of this one, but when Way bobbled, he got him back. You can see Way's digging now. He's found the form again and is trying to go back after him.
This is where the most time will be made up right here for Seth Dennis. These kids rolling through the 10 Commandments, and you'll see Seth go wide, and he just starts launching into them. He might have a shot at Way right now. He can see him, Jason.
Absolutely. Oh, he makes up so much ground.
That's 5 seconds right there. That's all his work is done right there.
Okay, so first, second, and third are all in one shot here in our Lucas Oil last lap.
These races have delivered. Every single race since I came up here to start announcing has been fantastic. Lead changes everywhere. Track race is awesome. There's Getz. He might be able to hold on to this thing. Vincent Way holding on to second, but for how long? The number 2 of Seth Dennis.
Oh yeah, Dennis is on a charge. The goal was to just salvage some championship points after what I would assume was the bad gate pick, but he's done a lot more than that. He's even got the leader in sight.
Right through the rollers, the big sand rollers, and Seth Dennis has closed in. He's a bike length now. They both get around the lapper. Dennis tries to go underneath Vincent Way. The yellow flag is out, and Dennis has made the pass.
I think he's taken second place away. We're going to have them back in sight right now, hitting the big tabletops before the finish.
There's Getz. Seth Dennis has made the pass on Vincent Way. One more lap, and Seth Dennis wins this.
He might run out of time, but certainly a statement ride, all three. Tremendous performance. Cole Blesha, by the way, and Kai Morgan, 4th and 5th. Miles McCarty back to 6th. Mason Rayner, Landon Gibson, Kevin DePino, and Brennan Harrison round out your top 10. There it is.
Wow, look at how close he finished. Unbelievable.
checkered flag gets, and man, Seth Dennis got right to him on the final lap. Send it, Seth. Ends up in the number 2 spot. Vincent Way in 3rd. So these 3, it's going to be fun to watch 2 more motos of action there. See the 52 of Cole Blesha. Nice ride by him through traffic. He's up to 4th, and he's going to take that position as he gets to the checkered flag. So Blesha didn't see him around the top 5 early in this one, but he persevered on the 52. Kai Morgan looking for 5th. Miles McCarty, Mason Rayner, as we mentioned, 6th and 7th. There is your moto winner. Look, Digital Dave, it's a 50. He can handle it. You can do it. You can do it. He's got to put the microphone down. Oh, okay. Getz is going to handle the microphone. Oh, Dave. Don't touch them up. Whoa, that was pure Scott Summers brute strength. Not swinging the rear wheel over, just lifting the entire bike. Poor Dave just burned himself. Yeah, that's it. Oh, my gosh. That'll leave a mark. All right, our 50cc podium is set. I'm going to head down there and see if I can help.
We have our 51cc champion on here right now. He was holding the mic. He was going to give me my interview after the moto. But I'm going to go ahead and throw things back to little Jonathan Getz. Jonathan, did you have a good time out there? How was your moto?
Good.
Okay, it was just good. Here, come up front here with me. We want everyone to check you out here on RacerTV.com. So, Jonathan, tell me all about this moto from start to finish.
It was hard.
Hard? Did you have the lead? Did you earn the lead? Did you take it away from little Vincent?
I took it away.
Awesome. Did you have fun doing it?
Yeah.
Good. Good. We're trying hard. We're trying here. Come on, Jonathan. Jonathan, what kind of helmet do you wear?
Bell.
Bell helmet? Perfect, perfect. Did you have to get up early today to do your hair before the moto?
No.
No, it's just naturally like that?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Jonathan, tell me, you're holding the number 1 spot right now. Who would you like to thank for getting you on top of the box today after Moto 1?
My mom and dad, 100%, Q2 Graphics, FMF, DT1, Flo, Bell, Mika Metals, Evans, FMF, Nihilo, Elusive, Radamex, DPF, Belt Helmet, Mun.
And Mun Motorsports, you know, something I forgot to give you? You earned that bad boy. That's your gold moto medal. How do you like that?
Good.
You going to take that to school and show it off?
Yeah.
All right, we've got show and tell planned. We need you to turn around, hold that helmet up. Next, we're going to get on the podium Seth Dennis. Seth Dennis, who has the number 2 spot for the moto medal motos today. Here he comes. He's elusive. He's Seth Dennis. He's working his way up here from the Orange Brigade. Let's get out here in the front. There you have the silver medal for Seth Dennis. How'd everything go out there for you?
Not too well in the whole shot, but I think I was like 25th, 23rd in the first lap. And then I just kind of worked my way up through passes, had to do what I had to do, and just the Dunlop tires were hooking up good, so that gave me extra traction.
Perfect. Man, we enjoyed watching that up there. There was a lot of shaking up going on there. Who would you like to thank for getting you up here on the podium?
My mom, my dad, my sister, Orange Brigade, XL, Dunlop, Elusive, Scott, Alpine Stars, Nost, Asterix. I'm so tired, I can't even barely remember. And whoever I forgot, thank you.
You act like you're tired, like you just ran a moto or something.
Yeah.
All right, well, once again, your second place finisher. We'd like to give it up for Seth Dennis. Next up, we have number 27. He got your Hole Shot Award, the $100 Hole Shot Award from Bell Helmets. He also holds on throughout the race He was your leader early, but he ends up 3rd place today. Vincent Way. There you go, Vincent. Your bronze medal, 3rd place. Your whole shot award check that you have to take to the bank, that's bigger than you. You're going to be able to drive to the bank to drop that off?
I don't know.
I think there might be somebody in your house that might be able to help you get there. Tell us about your moto. You had a rough moto out there. I saw you had the lead early, you got the whole shot, you held the lead for a while. How'd it turn out after that?
I tipped over and then dropped to 2nd, then Seth got me at the end, and I tried hard, and maybe I can go get them next time.
Yes, you can. Who would you like to thank for getting you up here right now and getting you that whole shot?
Scott, Cobra, Mafia Moto Crew, Mandico Pickles, Answer, Mom, my dad, next door neighbor, everybody. Not my grandma and grandpa's, and everybody else I forgot. My dog too.
All right, perfect. We got everybody. Vincent Way, turn around. Hold that bell. $100 whole shot award up high. Vincent Way, number 27, 3rd place finisher today in 50cc 7.8 limited.